you don't know who PJ Howard is, I don't know where you've been the last couple of months in the 757. I don't know where you've been. Because this dude done dropped some heat. And we're going to talk to him personally up here. And like I said before, you guys missed it because you just showed up. You guys missed it. That dude done came out with a dance that went viral, okay? Went viral across all social media. And I gotta ask him, like, yo, where you get the dance move from? You know what I'm saying? Like, where you get it? And so I'm about to play Hit Your Groove real quick. You hear the song, it's gonna sound familiar to you. You know what I'm saying? So now look, I'm on YouTube right now. I can't make this up. Hold on. I'm on YouTube right now. I want to show y'all something. Hold up. All right, right now, Hit Your Groove right here. It is at PJ Howard. That's the boy we about to go live with. I'm trying to tell y'all, 1 million views. You hear me? 1 million views. And that's just, you know, somebody, I don't know how to explain it. Let's look at the lyric video on TikTok. 7.9 million views. You hear me? All right, so that's what we're going to chop it up with, just so y'all know I ain't playing no games with you.
Run it up, ha. Hit your groove, hit your groove,
hit your groove, hey. Hit your groove, hit your groove. Let's get it.
Hit your groove, hit your groove, hey.
Coach Mac, what up?
Hit your groove, hit your groove,
hit your groove, hey. Hit your groove, hit your groove, hit your groove, hey.
What's good?
Let's get it, man. Welcome to King Legend Talks. PJ Howard, how you doing today, man?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing excellent, man. I can't complain. You know, I'm feeling good. First of all, I want to say thank you for your time, man.
Oh, no problem.
No, it's precious.
Thank you.
Yup. So, of course, I'm going to ask you what's going on, what you doing, all this COVID-19 stuff, man. How you making it?
I'm making it, you know, it's tough. Like, you know, like if it wasn't up, like due to this, if it wasn't due to COVID, I'd be, you
might be on the moon right now.
Yeah, right now. But I mean, it slowed stuff down a little bit, but it didn't stop anything at all, though. It just slowed stuff down a little bit, but I'm still maintaining, still moving, though.
Yeah, you know? I see you was just in Atlanta, man. How was that?
Hey, it's crazy, man. Like, it's crazy because people think I'm from Atlanta. Like, it's crazy. Like, people in Atlanta, they just like, aren't you from Atlanta? I'm just like, no, I ain't from here.
I mean, you was turned up, man. So let me ask you, what is it like when you pull up to a venue? First time there, you're out of town, you in Atlanta, trying to paint the picture for you, and you walk through that door, and they already talking PJ Howard. Like, how does that feel, man? What that vibe feel like when you walk in, that energy?
It's crazy. It's the energy. Like, I can feel it when I walk in. Like, not necessarily like, because when I walk in, it's like I walk in, and it's just like, you know how when you walk in somewhere and like people will turn their head and then turn, and then they'll double turn again. Like, they'll look like they'll be pointing at me like, ain't that like?
Yeah, I know I've seen you from somewhere. They're trying to connect the dots.
Right.
Like, I've seen you from somewhere.
Right, exactly like that. And so then, like, say if I'm like at a, like when I go to Atlanta, it's just like wherever I be, I could be in a restaurant and like, because in Atlanta, they got DJs in the restaurant, like good vibes and like everything. So it's just like, I'd be in the restaurant just sitting, like, say for example, just eating, just chilling, and like they'll play this song, whatever, like, and when I get up, like people just be like that's him, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm like, yeah, like showtime, like they know.
I know how that is. So like, I know it's like, how I don't even see this being possible for you, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm talking about if you in a venue and they play your song, it's only right that you get up and dance to.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So how does it feel being in this situation? Let's say you just want to chill today.
Right.
And then your song come on and it's like everybody else is lit because the music and the beat is dead. It's like you gotta perform. Right. Like, it don't matter where you at.
Just like, in which I don't have, like, that's what I'm saying. It's crazy because it's just like I'm just chilling. Like, even like during the like back in February, March, like doing basketball again stuff, it's like I really be going to chill. But if they play the song, whatever, boom, 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 it's just like people looking at me like, what you gonna do? And which I'm gonna dance. Like, there's never a time that I'm not gonna dance. I'm gonna dance. It's just like, but that's what people like they want that. Like, they just be like, come on, like, you gonna do it? Like, you gonna like, I'm like, yeah. Like, so it's just like, it's to a point. It's just like, when
I consider you to be the life of the party when you have it like that.
Like, I can honestly say, like, I light up a room. Like, I bring the energy, like, and it, like, I turn the whole situation, like,
facts.
It, like, now, you know, people come in, boom, 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 boom. It's cool and all, but, like, they play the song, like, I'm getting everybody up, you know, I'm, like, pointing, like, let's go, like,
exactly.
They just feeding off it and, like, just going crazy.
Now, my first time seeing you was at the Hampton Coliseum. Right. The Big Jam 2020. I was taking pictures out there, too. So, I saw you on that stage, man, and then that energy that you had. I'm talking at the Coliseum, the Hampton Coliseum. Right. Like, I know that's a big deal.
Yeah, it's
just, like, there's people that's been doing a lot of stuff, man, out here locally, and ain't been blessed with that situation to be at the Hampton Coliseum. Like, I can't stress how big of a deal being there in that venue. I mean, the whole presentation, the whole process, everything was dope that day, man.
Right.
It was definitely history in the making.
Yeah.
So, just from your own point of view, man, how was it being out there on that stage, man, at the Hampton Coliseum?
Was like, I always been dancing, like, even in front of crowds and everything. So it's just like, it was packed. Like, I mean, like, looking out, like, looking from the stage out, like, I mean, it was pitch black. It's like I'm out there, like on the island by myself. That's what it felt like. But all I seen was, like, flashlights, like camera lights and everything. So it was a crazy experience. And like, the energy from the, like, arena, like, I felt it on the stage under my feet. I'm just like, oh snap, like it was crazy. But like, the energy was there, like, it was electrifying, like very good. Like, I mean, positive energy. Like, it was like, I live for moments like that though. Like, it's just like, oh yeah. When I felt that, when I came out and felt that, it was just like, I got to do it. Like, I got to give.
The energy was there. I feel you. Now, on that day, you know, it was a lot of local artists that performed. But we also had some big names that was there in the building too. Definitely. You know, the Baby, Pop Smoke, Gunna. Did you get an opportunity to actually chop it up with any of them?
The only ones that I did chop it up with was Stunning for Vegas and the Baby. Like, I know, like, I chatted because, like, I was in the back room, whatever. But that, you know, like, back there you got, like, the food rooms and all like stuff like that. So, like, I did, like, chop it up with the Baby and Stunning for Vegas though.
Any advice, anything like that? I know in my situation, I'll be picking people's brains like, yo, what's happening? You know, what's the move? And I don't want to get all up in your personal business with the conversation and nothing like that. But if there's anything that you would take back from that moment of just being around that energy?
Like, as far as like the Baby was saying, you know, he was just like, your energy. He was like, you lit. He was like, you lit, in which, like, basically, like, his performances and, like, my performances are similar in a way because the energy, like if you look at his performances, it's like energy, like, he bouncing around. So he was just telling me, keep doing what I'm doing, like, I'm lit, and, like, that's gonna take me a long way. And just, so I'm like, stuck with me. So I mean, I ain't been changing nothing. Like, I've been lit, like, I just been energetic always, and, like, so it's just like, I'm gonna just keep doing that.
I got you. So that leads me to my next question, man. So we always got that person that we can look up to, role model, or somebody that just inspire us. As far as dance go, like, who's your favorite dancer, man? Like, anybody? Or is it just PJ all day?
It might be me. Nah, I'm playing. Nah, I can honestly say, like, growing up, like, I always, like, looked up to, like, Chris Brown.
Okay.
Like it's just something about Chris Brown, like how he dance and stuff in front of a crowd, like they just feed off him. Like, I could say Chris Brown, like, and I mean, I could be a little biased because, like, I feel like he one of the best dancers to ever do it. On top of, he from Virginia,
Yeah.
So it's just like, you know, like
Yeah.
Virginia. So it's just like a Virginia looking at a Virginian. Like, it's just like,
It just
and
go hand to hand.
like we both like, I mean, we both got to like, we a day apart. Our birthdays are 1 day apart. So it's just like, I felt like it's meant to be. Like,
Word.
so I say
I
Chris
can dig
Brown,
that.
definitely Chris Brown.
All right. So, what inspired you to create the Hit Your Groove challenge? Where the idea come from?
So, like one day, like over the summer, I was really just like sit down. I made a dance and all, but I'm just like, you know, just looking at like the news or like just looking at this area that I'm from, like it's just a lot of negativity, like out in the streets and everything. So I'm just looking, I'm like, man, like this is bad. But I was just like, you know, I was like, I'm sitting there thinking, I was like, I could change it and make something positive out of this, make it good, like make it to where it's not as dangerous, make it to like where the kids are not out on the street, make it to like, you know what I mean, like make it family oriented, like bringing people together, like stuff like that. So I was just like, I want to come up with something. I want to change something for the world. That's what I'm sitting there thinking. And I was just like, I'm gonna come up with a dance. Boom, 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 boom. And I was eating cereal, like Frosted Flakes.
All the best thoughts in the world come from eating cereal.
Right. Like I don't know if this like I don't know what like triggered, like I don't know if
it must be the milk.
Right. Something. So I'm like watching the news while eating cereal. So I'm just looking, I'm like, boy, like it's just, you know, like a murder here, a murder. I'm just like, man, like that's crazy. I'm like, all right, I got to change something. So I'm like, I'm coming up with a dance right now. I'm coming up with a dance. So I finish my cereal, I go put the bowl in the sink. So I get up, like on my way to putting the bowl in the sink, I get up and I'm just doing different moves, like, but nothing really.
Must have been some good cereal,
right? You know what I'm saying? I'm dancing and everything. And so when I put the bowl in the sink, and I never forget, I put the bowl in the sink and took my hand from the bowl, and then I like dipped like that, and I'm just like
that was good.
I'm like, wait, good. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna call it the P groove.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, that's groovy. I'm like, I like how that, like, so I did it again. I'm like, oh yeah. So I'm like, okay. Man. I was like, I gotta dance. So then I reached out to Taj, whatever, and I was just like, bro, make a song. Like, I gotta dance, make a song off of this, like that. But he was just like, you know, I don't even dance. He was like, you got to text me how to do these steps, you know, stuff like that. So we went back and forth, you know, show him what to do, blah blah blah. I told him what to put in there as far as like more dances, because I wanted to make it a challenge. You know what I'm saying? So it could blow up on TikTok and everywhere. Exactly. You know what I mean? And sure enough, like that's what he did. Like at first, people, you know, like when I first did it, like people really didn't have. I ain't gonna say people didn't have confidence in it, but they didn't really know like
what it was. It was new.
How far they go. Like you know, people, they really didn't like even know. So, but I knew. I'm like, because I always been dancing and stuff. So I'm like, I know this can hit. Like after like we found the perfect beat, because I know the tempo, and like after we found the beat, matched it up. I was just like even Taj at one point, he was just like, you sure? He was like, you gotta get people to do it. Like I'm like, don't worry about that. Like, because I know what it could do.
You smart with
it. Right. And I knew how I was gonna like present it. Like whether like I mean like I know it's gonna be publicity behind it, because it's just like if they was to play it in which I know people was gonna like, you know, like at a basketball game or whatever, like whether it's halftime, a little timeout, I know people like more than likely would play it or whatever like that. Even and I coach 7-on-7 football, so like when we went out of town in tournaments, and like after we won, that was like our anthem. Like we'll play the song and do the dance, and like it blows up, like so everything was blowing up.
So it became like a community thing.
Right.
It was a vibe.
That's like more people. I remember I did it in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and I asked the players on my team who they wanted me to tag. Like who they wanted me to tag. They said Bronny and Zaire or whatever like that. So I was like, all right. So I told people on Instagram to tag them. Everybody tagging them or whatever. And I know like a couple hours later, a girl, like somebody tagged me and a girl doing the dance.
Yeah.
Like, the girl did the dance. So I'm just like, hi to everybody that tagged me. I'm like, get groovy. I'm like, I love that. Like, keep grooving, keep doing your thing out there like that. And so I told the girl that. So I'm just like, who is this girl though? I'm like, let me do my research. Let me look through her page, see who she is, whatever. But she was a not professional basketball player. She was a famous high school basketball player, in which I don't know if you know Mikey Williams. He's like a famous high school basketball player, whatever. They boyfriend and girlfriend. So I'm just like, oh wow. So I just go, you know, I look. She was just like, this dance is fire, because she did the dance on TikTok and just posted it on her story on Instagram, whatever.
So that made it blow up.
Right. So somebody that followed me, somebody that followed me on Instagram followed her too. So that's what they tagged me. That's the only reason I saw it. So I seen that, and I'm just like, I told her like, oh snap, get good. She was just like, I love to dance or whatever. I'm like, appreciate it. So I go through her page and look who she following, stuff like that, and she's following LeBron's son, LeBron. Yeah. So I'm just like, it's ironic to me, because like just a couple hours ago before I posted the post, like the kids like on my team, they was just like, tag Bron. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, it's so ironic. They said tag him. Yeah. And that's like, come to find out, that was her best friend. Like, that's her best friend. So I'm just like,
mind blown.
World. So, you know, I told her, I was just like, hey, you better get Bron to do the P Groove challenge. Like that. So she was like, don't worry about that. I'm gonna text him right now. And 2 days later, that's when like my life was changing. Like, in the midst of me dancing and everything going viral on Instagram.
I saw you on the news too.
Right. Like, yeah. Like that. But that, when she told me she was going to text Bronny to get him to do the dance and stuff, and after he did it, it like, my life changed to another level. Like, it was elevating, but then it's like, once he did the dance, it's like it double stacked, and then it just took off. Because like all celebrities.
It went a different speed.
Right. It like, and it went quick. Like, nobody expected for it to blow up that quick. But when Bronny did it blew. Because like, if you think about it, like, it only been out for 6 months.
Exactly.
Like, to this day, 6 months. And all this happened in 6 months, like, so fast. But, you know, it's just like, I knew it was going to blow, because I had faith in it. That's why I made it. And stuff like that. I had confidence in it, but I didn't know it was going to blow this soon, like how it did. It was just,
so when you, I don't mean to cut you off, but when you saw Chance the Rapper doing the dance, like, how was that day? Explain that to me. Like you just chilling, you vibing, and then
Like, it was crazy. Like with Chance the Rapper, I was just sitting, because at this point, after Bronny did it, every day I get a new mention or somebody tagging me and another celebrity doing it. Like, every day. From that point, every day somebody different did it. So when they got the Chance the Rapper, I was like, matter of fact, I was at a hotel. Chilling. And like, I'm real cool with Bot King D-Lo. He's from Chicago too. Like, Chance the Rapper, whatever, like, and he's cool with Chance the Rapper, whatever. So he was just like, he was like, Bot King D-Lo was like, I got to do this dance with Chance. So I'm just like, hey, turn up, you know, turn up. Blah,
That's
blah, blah.
lit.
But, you know, with the quarantine and everything, D-Lo didn't really get to do the dance with Chance the Rapper. However, like, I guess the girl that Chance dates or whatever, like, just had him in the crib, like, they was looking on TikTok. And at this point, TikTok, it blew up on TikTok at this point. Like, I did not even have a TikTok before I put the challenge out. Once I put the challenge out, that's my first post on TikTok, the challenge. Because I ain't know nothing, but people kept telling me, hey, you need to get on TikTok, PJ. You will blow up. I'm just like.
So basically, you correcting the facts then. So basically, you could say you started on the Instagram and then went to TikTok.
Right. That's what I did.
Gotcha.
I like, all I was just straight Instagram. That's all I knew was Instagram. I ain't even have a TikTok. I'm like, TikTok? Like, I'm just like, I don't even know how to work TikTok. That looked too high tech. So I just stayed on Instagram. But like, when I put this challenge out December 31st for the start of the new year, I'm just like, all right, let me open up, let me try something different. So I'm just like, I put the challenge on Instagram too, but I also made a TikTok account and was just like, all right, let me throw this challenge on TikTok. That was my first post, December 31st. I never forget. And then, like, because people can go and look at it like, okay, yeah, like, he had this. That's when I first made a TikTok. And then from there, like, I mean, I constantly did the dance, you know, with different people, different locations, out of town with the team, everything. And then, like, really, if I went to a basketball game in the city, just, you know, watch the game, but they ended up, like, they had DJs there, so the DJs ended up playing it or whatever like that. Like ended up spinning it. So I'm not just going to sit there. I
Of course
got
not.
up.
That's what we was just talking about earlier.
Right,
When you be
right. I
playing,
got up. Like I
yeah,
heard the song, like in which people seen me, like they knew, like at this point they knew who I was. So when I walked in the gym, it's just like they looking like I wonder if people gonna do the dance if they play it. Whatever. So I just go in there to sit, chill, boom, boom, boom. But when the beat dropped, people started standing up. Every game I went to, when the beat dropped, people started standing up and looking in my direction.
yeah,
So I'm just like, I'm gonna give them a show. Like, and
yeah,
everything started going viral off of that. Like, so like it was just like, boy. So like, yeah, that's what made me make a TikTok because of the challenge and all that. But when I seen Chance the Rapper do it though, I was just
yeah,
like, oh my gosh. It was just like, because he did it with his girl or whatever like that. And I'm just like, Chance the Rapper
yeah,
did the challenge. I was like, this is great.
man.
I mean, at that point, I was just like, I ain't know how to feel. I'm just like, wow.
That was big.
I was
That
like,
was
that's
big.
big.
Yeah,
But it was just like, I wasn't like, oh my God. It was just like, wow, that's a blessing. Like, that's big. Let's
yeah,
keep it going. I'm like, let's keep it going. Who next? Like, who
exactly.
next?
So now let's talk about your career as far as being a school teacher.
Right.
I roughly looked over a couple of things and saw that you used to play football.
I did. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah. I played
and you
Division I
not
football.
just play football. Hold on, let me correct myself. You were dope at football. Like you was doing your thing.
Right.
So that transition, I believe you had an injury, correct?
Right. That
So,
transition, like I
so let's
had
talk
shot.
about that period from your injury up to sparking this challenge, like
Okay.
that time in between.
All
Like
right.
what was it like? Because I know at that time you probably were focused on football.
Right. So I can honestly say, coming from like out of high school, boom, 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 going to college, whatever. Like I always had a dancing background.
Oh,
Like
shout out your college, by the way. What college?
Wake Forest University in Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah. So boom, once I got on college campus, like I was always dancing. Like I like when I went to college, I went.
Yeah.
I was young at the time. I was like 18, so all I knew was football. Like I'm coming here
That was it.
football, right? Like
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say not worried about a degree, but I didn't know what I wanted to major in or nothing at the time. I'm just like football, like
Yeah.
whatever. So I mean, I was constantly dancing on campus, like in the cab. Like I was turned like when people see me on campus, not just for football, they was just like, boy, that's PJ. Like, oh my gosh, that's PJ. Like like so it was lit. But I
Yeah.
remember. So football, it was that, it was good, blah, 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 blah. I'm turning campus up, everything. Like, it's the life. But I
Yeah.
remember it was just like, it was on the back end of my career, like, around my, like, senior year. And that was, like, it was a rough year, I'm not going to even lie, because I was, like, suffering a lot of injuries like that. So it's just like, at this point, like, my senior year, it came down between being an actor. I was going to major in acting or I was going to major in education.
Okay.
However, I was just like, with my football schedule, it was so difficult to do acting. That's why I didn't do acting. Because I wanted to be an actor, be in movies and all that. But my football schedule, it was just too much to like
The juggle
balance.
between the two.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I could touch kids. Like, you know what I mean? I could like change lives. So I'm like, I'm going to be an educator. And like, I wanted to take up after my mother because my mom's a teacher. And all that. So I'm just like, I'll be an educator. Like, it's dope. I can still work with the kids. I can be a mentor. Like, I can, like, somebody might not have a father figure. I could, you know what I mean? I could step in, be there for them, change their life. Like, like show them everything okay. They could do whatever they want to do, blah, blah, blah. So my senior year came and that was like the roughest year because I was suffering injuries and everything. So like reality started to hit. So I'm just like, man, I'm like, the ball about to go to flat. I'm like, the ball about to go flat. So I'm just like, hey, I'm like, all right. Because, I mean, I had, like, some shots at the league, whatever, like pro day and everything. But it was just, like, due to my injuries and stuff, like, I didn't have as much film because it's like I stayed hurt. So it's just like,
So you started focusing on playing beat at that point.
My education. Right. I started focusing on that. So I'm just like, I'm about to get that right. So I was just like, I'm going to go back home to Virginia, get a teaching job, whatever like that. So I did that.
Now, when you became a teacher, what subject do you teach in?
I teach 6th grade math.
Okay.
So I teach
So
middle school. So like they
so
like 11, 12 years old.
okay. So now being a teacher, based off the news article that I read, they was like your style of teaching is very different than the average teacher. You
Right.
know, you connect more with your students and your
Right.
classmates, get them able to be more their attention span. They're able to
Right.
focus more.
Right. Exactly. Like that's exactly like especially at that age, like they young, whatever, and like I remember how school was for me,
Yeah.
and it was a lot of paper pencil. Like it wasn't like I'm just like this is like okay. I had
I
to
bet
do
your
it.
classroom lit though. You can't
Yeah.
fill your class and not be lit.
Right. So it
I
was
know,
just
because you
like
know you always got that one teacher that you look forward to going to class for. Like,
right.
yeah, we about to be lit. I got this
Yeah.
guy
That's
today.
how it was, and with
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like before even the hit your groove and everything, I've been going viral back since like I was
yeah,
on ESPN in college, like with the
yeah,
dancing. I was on ESPN like with one of my teammates. He went viral on ESPN too, doing handshakes. Like so, it was
yeah.
like I was already in that spotlight. But I'm just like so. Boom. When I came back home and started teaching, they said like football player to educator like
Yeah.
that. So like I was still in the like TV
The
like in the
spotlight.
spotlight. So like
Yeah.
the dudes came and did a story on me and everything. Like I even went viral in the classroom with the kids doing dances with learning.
Now,
Like
how
I
was your
went viral.
support from like your peers, your other
Right.
teachers? They supported you on it.
Yeah, they did. Like they was just like they was just asking me, like different points, like tips. They wanted tips because they wanted like to get this the student engagement like I had
Yeah,
or whatever
yeah,
like that. So I'm saying you got to be an advocate. Like you got what I mean. You got to let the kids know like they have to. You just can't tell kids like you there for them. They got to feel that. So it's just
exactly.
like them seeing me like with the
Mhm.
kids, like we having a good time, like and
They
kids.
gotta feel like they can relate to you.
Right. Like, and
Yeah,
that's like in the trust and all that. So it's just like teachers, like my team, some teachers, like they have problem with a child and they see me, like the child is acting totally different. Like the grades good for me, like, so it's just like they seen that. So they was just like, they were supporting me, like, like,
so what you
yes, like,
doing? Keep on doing it.
right. So they was
Um,
just like, yeah. So it was blown. So like the news got a hold of it. It went viral. And then after that, I was just like, that's my whole thing sitting down. And I was just like, I want to make a dance. Like, keep
gotcha.
because I'm all about positivity. And that took
Okay.
off too. Like, everything just taking off. So I'm just like,
So, any advice you might have for your fans out there, or anybody that just got a dream and a goal?
yeah, because like growing up, like, because I always been like energetic. Like when I was younger, I was like, like a little bit more playful, stuff like that. But I will say like, um, I would tell them, like, don't let nobody tell you what you can and can't do. Like, cause like it's a lot of negativity out there. So they be like, somebody, what you want to be when you grow up? Or what you want to do when you grow up? And like, you shooting for the stars and you, you honestly say what you want to do. And then people just like really like, like, you really want to, like, so I would say just follow your dreams. If you want to do it, you can do it. Yeah, I mean, it might take work, but if you're willing to put in that work, you can achieve whatever you want to achieve. Don't let nobody out here tell you what you can and can't do. I don't believe in that. Like,
Yeah,
cause I'm a walking example. Like,
yeah,
people like PJ, like you can't do that. Like, you're not gonna be able to get the whole world's attention like that. Like, you're not
yeah.
gonna be able
I
to
know
do
you
that.
went through a lot of that energy because, like, when you come up with an idea
Right,
and you can feel that energy when someone ain't rocking with you,
right.
you can feel it.
Right. Like, I mean, I feel it. Like, I felt it. Like, I was in that position because it's just like,
Yeah,
boom, I made it. Like, even like me reaching out to people, like, people was just like, like, you sure about that? Like,
yeah. That's like, come
they was
on,
just like,
man. You
what I
sure
mean?
you
They
want to
just
do that?
like, you from a small city in Virginia. Like,
Yeah,
you from Portsmouth, Virginia.
yeah,
And I'm just like, what that mean? Like, I could really, like, I could be nationally like known.
yeah.
Like, they just like, you sure that's gonna blow? Like, they were like, the dance lit, like, but you sure like people around the country gonna do it though?
I'm quite sure people can kind of get it confused with you thinking outside the box too much. You get what I'm saying? It might be like, you want to be similar around the ballpark what everyone else got going on, but you already know you got to be different. You got to be unique. You got to have your own
That's
lane.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You got to think about it. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I never was the type to follow a crowd. Like, like, no, not to like rappers out here, but I want to go a different lane. Like in Virginia, like how many dancers do you know? Like people don't even make dance music no more.
Chris
Like,
Brown
so
probably the only one I know.
That's my lane.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just like, boy, like I could change this. Like I can make stuff more positive. I can start making dancing music and like that. Like even the old heads, young kids, everybody just want to have a good time dancing. And like, like with the whole quarantine, look what happened. Couldn't nobody do nothing but dance. They was in the house.
Exactly.
So I'm just like, boy, like that's my lane. I'm just like, I can make dance music. Like when you think of dancing music or people make dance challenges, like especially in Virginia, like my face pops up. Like it's just like, because I don't want to just be like a rapper talking about, like this, that, drugs, this, that. Like that gets old. Like everybody doing it. Like I want to do my own thing. I want to be my own person. And so that's why like I make dancing music.
And what I can say, with the dance challenges and TikTok blowing up, it's definitely helping the youth get off their butt and do something besides play video games.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like kids, that's all they want to do. Get on the game, play Fortnite, 2K, like in which really, like even back when I was like little, like that people don't even go outside and play no more.
Yeah,
like that's what I'm saying. So I'm just like, boy, like
you creating a new wave
and everything. That's fitness. Like your cardio and everything. Like you can burn some calories, all that.
I'll be first to tell you, if I try to do your dance right now, I'm out of breath. I tried it. Look, I done made my TikTok and everything. I got up there. I tried to do that dance, and it ain't look as groovy. I'm gonna keep it on fact. It didn't look as groovy when I tried it.
But
it was just the process of doing it.
That's all that matters. Like,
got me off my feet off the couch.
Like, that's why I tell people it ain't gonna come overnight. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't even know the half. Like when I do it, like with some people, like say my family, whatever. Like it's an all day for real. It's like an all day thing. Like couple hours. Hey, well we get it done, whatever. But yeah, like it's just you know what I'm saying? It's just like you doing it is enough. Like it's just like, you know what I mean? You having a good time, you enjoying it. You know what I'm saying?
You getting that workout in for sure.
Right. It's just like, it's just positivity, like just something to do, keep your mind off of, like, in which I dance because to keep my mind off of a lot of stuff too. Like, it's just like anything I got going on, it's just like it eases my mind, just having fun, like
that good energy. Right. So let's talk about your Park Girl Challenge. So I know we've been focused on the Hit Your Groove Challenge, but now you're working on something new. It's fresh. It's out there. So talk about your Park Girl Challenge, where it came from and that good stuff.
Okay, so basically I made the Park Girl Challenge, and I'm just like, because like growing up, like we always did the Park Girl, and which like people like from like I don't expect right now because I didn't even put out the official music video yet. Like, I made a music video, but that's coming soon. So I wouldn't expect for the other 49 states. I say 49 and a half because half of Virginia might not know about it because it's a 757 area. Like it's a 757 thing. The Park Girl, it was a dance made in this area, whatever. And I always did it growing up. Like people used to do it growing up. Like people from this area, you'd be like the Park Girl, like they know what you're talking about or whatever like that. So, but the other states gonna get there though. They gonna trust me. They gonna know what it is.
They gonna catch on.
I don't expect for them to know it right now. But so what got me to do it? I was just like, again, just positive, like just having something to do, whatever. So I'm just like, this Park Girl, I'm going to make a song and I'm going to make a challenge off of it. And which it came from the park. Yeah. The Park Girl. So like, whether it was Norfolk, Portsmouth, like the Park Girl did the dance, like, they did the dance or whatever like that. So it's a dance move. But I made that dance move into a challenge. So like, because I didn't want to make this challenge too difficult or nothing. So like I put a nursery rhyme in there. So I put like the patty cake. So you guys
I saw that. I saw that was clever. That was clever.
Right. So I put the patty cake in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and made it a challenge. And people are already starting to do it though. Like if you go to TikTok, it's already starting.
Yeah.
Up on TikTok already.
I
And
mean,
stuff
because
like that.
I believe at this point, everyone's ready for what's next.
Right.
We done had the Hit Your Groove, and that junk did numbers. You hear me? So now everyone's like, okay, can he do it again?
Right.
That's always the question. Just like when someone come out with a hit song, like T Grizzly on First Day Out.
Right.
Everyone always want to know, okay, can he repeat the process and do it again? And from just by looking on the outside looking in, Park Girl look like it's going to do the same numbers, if not more.
Yeah.
Because now you're doing it with
That's
the
what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Park Girl, like, I honestly believe, like, Park Girl is really, like, it's going to go crazy, like, because, like, even, like, I'm getting in contact, you know, like, for example, like, with Megan Thee Stallion, like, you know what I mean? Because it's just, like, if you listen to the lyrics, it says, if you a hot girl,
yeah,
do the Park Girl. And Megan Thee Stallion, she just preaches hot girl summer. I'm a hot girl. So boy, it's just like once it touches, like and people start to like hear it, and it like it's gonna blow.
Right now, you're just building the bridge for other people to cross over.
Right. That's all I'm doing right now. Like you know, like I just did. Like matter of fact, I'm gonna drop something as soon as I get off this. I'm gonna drop something like did a Park Girl like I was in. I ain't gonna tell the people like they gonna see it when it drop. But like it's just like
put the lock on it. I got you.
Right, but I can honestly say like they like people that's wondering what's next. That I have a lot of stuff like that you don't even know like.
So well that leads me to my next question for you, man. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years if everything go PJ Howard's way?
If it goes my way, 5 years, it won't be in Virginia. I can honestly say that. I'll probably more than likely I say in Atlanta. I'll probably be in Atlanta because like right now I'm like teaching and all, but I will honestly say like in 5 years, like the way stuff is going right now, I probably won't be teaching that much longer or whatever like that. But like I'm gonna be like on the TV, so like commercials, movies, like entertainment. Like I'm gonna be.
You ever thought about going to finishing up the acting? You know, since
I have like acting classes and everything. I've been thinking about that. Like,
you definitely got the energy.
Right. So like I've really been thinking about that. Like matter of fact, I've been looking into it like where I could take acting classes at. You know, like the proper protocol.
I went to Phoebus High School. I took up acting when I was in Phoebus High School, like as an elective. We did plays, we did all kinds of stuff like that. The scripts. Now we played. You ever heard of the play called Raisin in the Sun?
Yeah, I heard it.
Now I played Walter.
For real?
Big dog, the main character. So I'm gonna just tell you just my most embarrassing moment right here. I want you to reflect and tell me your most embarrassing moment. So I feel if I take mine first, then you'll be good to say yours. So just make a long story short, we doing our first dress rehearsal, and they had went and got all of our clothes, our costumes, and I told my teacher, I said, hey, these pants is too small. And he was like, nah, you can wear them, they good. Now for the first official dress rehearsal, we have the teachers and the staff, they come to see what we've been working on. You know what I'm saying? So like the principal, they all there in attendance, it's just them. And so I'm trying to squeeze into these pants, and I can't fit them. Now I'm the main character, so the show technically can't go on without me. You feel me?
Right.
So all my classmates, they was like, man, just go ahead and put them on. Just put them on. I was like, all right, I'm gonna just put them on. Now this is a drama, okay? Keep that in mind. This is a drama movie or a drama play.
Right.
So I get out there on stage, and everyone start bursting out laughing. It's not a comedy, you know. I mean, I didn't think nothing was funny, and so I'm just on stage. They dying laughing. I'm just saying my life. I got an attitude. I get off the stage. I leave. That's my most embarrassing moment ever because my brother, he was riding yellow cabs at the time, right?
Yeah.
So now keep in mind, Phoebus High School tried to do something different. We weren't in a school theater. We was at an actual theater. Okay. So I called my brother. I said, hey, come pick me up, bro. Get me out of here. He come scoop me up. He happened to be right around the corner. He came and scooped me up in a yellow cab. All my teachers came running out. It's like, where you going? I said, man, I'm going. I'm out of here. I hopped in that cab and I was gone. The next day at school, ran into my English teacher. And that's a person that was also helping with the play.
Right.
He just felt so bad. He was like, man, I'm so sorry. I should have listened to you when I told you couldn't, when you told me you couldn't wear those pants and stuff like that. And you didn't. I was like, man, it's all good. But I never told that teacher that I never called a cab, that was my brother that picked me up. So that's my most embarrassing moment. So let me hear yours.
All right. Well, I had a couple. I ain't even lie. I had a couple embarrassing moments, in which I tell you the most recent one. It was, matter of fact, I was teaching like in the classroom, and like we was about to dance or whatever like that. So I was teaching, boom, boom, boom. We went through like we was recording, like we was in the middle of recording. So boom, you know, I asked boom, boom, boom for feedback. You know, kids gave me feedback, whatever. So we dancing, and like in the middle, I don't know what I did. Like in the middle of dancing, like my pants ripped. In the middle of the classroom, though.
Man.
So it's like
no.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Just like, you know, like, and you know, in that age, they're like,
and they trolled you for a minute.
Right.
They trolled you for a minute.
Right.
Well, I ain't gonna take up too much of your time, man. I do appreciate you for coming through, you know what I'm saying, to the show. Go ahead, plug in all your social media for the people that's listening on my Spotify platform. Go ahead, plug in your social media so they can follow you.
All right, so my social media, all my social media is TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Like everything is PJ Howard IB. So that's that's all my platforms, PJ Howard IB. And you can find me there. You know, I'm gonna keep like providing the positive energy, you know. I'm gonna keep, you know, just bringing energy, like just having a good time, you know. Just doing me. Nothing really. I'm not like, everything that people see is just naturally me. It's like I'm not changing for the camera.
Yeah.
Like none of that is just
being original, just keeping it real.
Right. That's always how I've been. Like,
exactly.
Always just having a good time, goofy, having a good time, having fun.
Yep.
That's what it's all about. Cause life too short, man. Like life too short to just be living in grudges and like just have a good time and like just cherish.
Yeah, life is short, man. Just every breath you get is a blessing.
Right.
I can tell you myself, I didn't make it almost, man. I almost died back in March. Through that COVID-19. So COVID-19 is real, y'all. It ain't no conspiracy theory. It's real. I can tell you as a witness of firsthand. I was on the ventilator for 12 days, had the blood clot in my lungs, double pneumonia. It attacked my kidneys, it attacked my liver.
Wow.
And it made me put my camera down because I got nerve damage to my right arm right now. So that's why I'm working on something different, just like you. When you was having the injury when playing football.
Right.
And you picked up a new gig. So now that's what I'm doing with this platform right now. Instead of just sitting in the corner and being all upset about what I can't do no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at right now. So I do want to put it out there. Won't wear your mask. I don't care where you go. Have that thing with you. Okay?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Do what you do. Be smart about it. And have fun.
Right.
You can still have fun. I want people to know that they can have fun.
Right.
Just be cautious about what's out there. It's a silent killer out there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's all I got to say about that, man. I appreciate you for coming through. Like I said, the show will be up on Spotify. Okay. You know, so people can go ahead and check it out if they want to hear the replay. I'm also gonna post this video on the gram as well.
All right, appreciate it. No problem. Thank you so much. Hey, and for everybody out here, hey, y'all tune in to King Legend 757. Cause it ain't gonna stop here. He got a lot of stuff coming for y'all. So
got some more hitters.
Hit his follow button. You know, like he got a lot of. You see what he's doing? Like this is a movement. Like, and what he's doing is positive and is good. And like you can really hear people's stories.
Yeah.
Like so, y'all just stay tuned. And he gonna keep. You know what I mean? He gonna keep applying.
I got them coming, man. I got some NFL athletes about to come up here.
Hey,
got
that's
some
good.
NBA TV show host. You know, I got some more comedians come. So it's going to be a different mix. I'm not staying in just one genre. You know, I'm not just, this is not the place to come looking for only hip hop artists or
Right.
only this. This is gonna be big. Just stay tuned.
Right.
That's
It's
all I gotta
legendary.
say.
That's what I was telling you. Hey, that's
Yeah.
legendary.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you bring all different walks of life right
That's
here.
the point. And I just
like,
want to
people
hear the
get, like,
story.
tune in. Because, you know, like, people, a lot of people, like, believe it or not, a lot of people look up to these people. Believe it or
Yeah.
not. We're just like, they'll love to hear somebody's story, like how they, and your questions are great. So like they'll love to like tune in, like, wow, like I didn't know that about this person. Like,
You know what I like to do? I like to connect the dots, man. I like, because once somebody reach a certain status, a lot of times people forget they're human, bro.
Right.
And that's just being real. They put these people on these platforms and they just forget, like, we all came from somewhere. So I like to talk about that journey on the way to how you got there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, people forget about you, like, when you're in the trenches. I made a post about that earlier. Being in the trenches, people forget about that. That's when they really need your support, when you're in the trenches. Because that's who people really going to remember at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So I'm one of those type people. Let's be proactive with that support. Let's be proactive with that love. Don't wait for other people to show it. You show it first, you know, and then we just going to be good.
Right. That's
yeah.
right. So,
But, like I said, I ain't going to hold you, man. You enjoy the rest of your day.
You do
Everybody
too, man.
that came through, appreciate your support. Go ahead and follow me right here on this page,
Right.
King Legend 757. And I'm doing a giveaway. I'm giving away money. We all like free money.
Right.
All right. So when I hit my first 100 followers on Spotify, I just started, it's fresh out the box, just went up officially. I wanted to get a couple episodes up there first. When I get the first 100 up there, I'm doing a cash giveaway. And all you got to do is follow me and follow the Spotify and just post it on your story. That's all.